Average rate of change. Here we'll explore which of these examples are the examples of average rate of change and which are not. So the question here is, which are not examples of average rate of change? And here we are given 6 problems. I'd like you to copy them and answer, right? The first one is, average height of the players on the basketball team is 2.1 meters. Does it represent average rate of change or not? That is the question. Second is, temperature of water in the pool decreased by 5 degrees centigrade over 3 days. C is, snowboarder raced across the finish line at 60 kilometers per hour. D is, the class average on the last month test was 75%. And E is, the value of Canadian dollar increased from 0.80 US in 8 months. And F is, approximately 30 meters of snow fell over 5-hour period. Now, I'd like you to answer these questions and then look into my suggestion. Now, this seems to be a very simple problem, but here you can do a lot of mistakes. What are we trying to explore here? We are trying to explore few things, and that is, the term average rate of change is kind of different from instantaneous rate of change, and it is also different from mean or average, So those are the words which can, mix up and make things difficult to understand. So when you read these questions again, think about it like this. Will this represent mean or average, or does it represent average rate of change? Or is it average rate of change or instantaneous rate of change? So these are the things which you need to consider when you read them and answer. So first one is, average height of the players on the basketball team is 2.1. So we are not talking about any change in height with any other parameter. This is just mean. Add all the heights and divide by number of players. So this is false. It is not average rate of change, right? So this one is not. Do you understand? It is kind of the average or the mean height of players in a team. Now the second one is, the temperature of water in a pool decreased by 5 degrees over a period of 3 days. Do you understand? So we have a change in temperature. So we have change in temperature over change in number of days, right? So this is average rate. This is what I'm trying to say. So this is yes. So that is how you have to explain your answer. The next one is, the snowboarder raced across the finish line at 60 kilometers per hour. So this is actually instantaneous rate of change, right? So it's instantaneous. So let's say IRs, instantaneous rate of change. It is not average rate of change, right? In average rate of change, we need 2 points, correct? That is kind of very important. It's kind of a secant, not a tangent. So this one is instantaneous rate of change, not average. Then D is, the class average on the last month test was 75%. So this is again a mean, and it is not an average rate of change, correct? E, the value of Canadian dollar increased from 0.80 US in 8 months. Now, in 8 months does give you a period. That is, we know 0 to 8 months, right? The value of Canadian dollar increased from 0.80, but we don't know to what value, right? So from is given to us. If we say the value of Canadian dollar increased by an amount of 0.80 US in 8 months, then it becomes average rate of change. So this word is kind of critical here. So if I say, so at present it is not. From, but we don't know from, to value is not known. To value is not known. So maybe a typing error. Or by, so if the value of Canadian dollar increased by, if I write increased by so much in 8 months, then the answer is yes. But if I say increase from, then I'm referring to one point, but I'm not defining it completely. In a way, it is not. So I'll put it like this ambiguous case. The next one is approximately 30 meters of snow fell over 5 hours. So this one is average rate of change, and we say yes because we know the change is snowfall over change in time. So that is how you have to consider average rate of change. I think that gives you clear concept of average rate of change. Thank you.